Rusviet this time. Agricultural again. Build local infrastructure and a wolf among the sheep. Saxony Industrial may be really solid in this game. I feel like oh, Nordic Innovative. I don't wish I was Nordic Innovative, to be honest. Alright, tier list time. Rusviet Agricultural, ranked A. Nordic Innovative, ranked A. Saxony Industrial, ranked A. And Albion Patriotic, ranked. Saxony goes first. We go last. What do you guys think? 5 or 8 workers? 8 workers? Certainly lends itself to a faster game. We gotta watch Nordic here, see what he's doing with the this village. But we know we're going with at least 3 workers. I think you're right. I think 8 workers probably the way to go. Although we've got to get wolf among the sheep somehow. Going for an upgrade as Sax Industrial. Basically have to be concerned about everyone in this game. And even Albion Patriotic, which is ranked the lowest, is not a terrible combination. And Echo Papa is a good player. Surprised to see with Saxony going for the quick upgrade there and not rushing the encounter. Oh, and going for more upgrades. The industrial mat. So Saxony not in a rush game right now, it would not appear. At least not 10 to 12 turn win. Yeah, Albion coming off this back line with Saxony Industrial in the game is a bold move. Maybe feeling comfortable about it because Saxony doesn't have a mech out yet. Would have loved to see metal in that encounter. Do they have oil on the ground? They do. Oil would be nice. You take the popularity, you can go ahead and grab those combat cards. By tier 2. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I kind of want to play 5 workers this time just because I played 8 last time. And I actually played Rusviet Agricultural earlier this morning. If I go 4 workers, it's just an extra produce, right? But I can't get the power star. And 8 workers it is. Really amazing that you can play like this at this hour. Remember, I'm fresh as a daisy. It's in the morning for me. I mean, not yet 7 in the morning, but What did Saxony upgrade? Oh, that's right, they upgraded their upgrade, so they still don't have a mech. There's a produce out of Nordic. There's food number 7, 8. And we need trade for oil before we move. We know what we're doing. What does Saxony do? Serious, what does Saxony do? Round 5. Time for the first mech. Saxony is amassing a bunch. No, they only have 4 coins. They upgrade their bolster? They did. Maybe they have like despised warmonger or something like that. And they need the power. Oh, Albion racing for the factory. Hey Pfeiffer. Yeah, man, had a great Christmas. I've got 3 kids. So my wife has been reading Harry Potter to them and made them all this homemade Harry Potter stuff, which was just amazing. Like she used melted wax over the top of pill bottles to make them potion bottles. And she took these little wooden rods and like put handle on it and melted wax over it, hot glue and paint, and made them wands. It was I mean, they got a lot of like traditional presents and stuff too. But they had all this homemade Harry Potter stuff, which they loved. And my youngest, she's 4 years old, gonna be 5 in a month. She loves, like, her and her brother will play with the wands and shoot spells at each other. And like, I'm not a Harry Potter buff, but apparently one of the spells is Silencio, and that means you can't talk or make noise and stuff like that. But a little girl, she gets it mixed up, so she says shush, shushio, which I don't know about you guys, but I think is like the cutest thing ever. All right, what do we got from Albion on his way to making some more upgrades. Producing an oil. Getting that first. Ooh. Saxony in round 6. Thanks, man. Saxony in round 6 is still not in position to come out on the board. All right. My apologies to Nordic. Nordic Innovative is a really strong combination. Saxony can hit me in 3 turns if I go there. So that's 1 move, 1 turn. Reduce, 2. And then he can hit me with 2, and I have 5 power to his power. Your lucky day, Nordic. Gonna bump Nordic here, but expose myself to Saxony. We played this earlier today. We know that what we want off this is oil. We're gonna take 2 oil and a metal. No one can really threaten this spot. Now, we just have to watch what everybody else is doing and hope that no one wins and ends this game before we can start moving out on the board. That encounter was huge for us, though, and I'll tell you why it was huge. Is because that metal means an extra mech. So we might not make People's Army this game, but we can make Township. Because if you weren't here earlier, what we're going to do is we're going to produce once, get 8 food, get a metal down here. We have this oil, right? So the 8 food means 4 enlists. Here's 3 power. 3 times 4 is 12. 13, 14. And we can't forget about Wolf Among the Sheep either. So what are we going to do? We are going to bolster and enlist our enlist. We're going to bolster and enlist our power recruit. Then we're going to then I think we're going to move back into our base right here. And only bring 1 worker with us. And get Wolf Among the Sheep. Will we get it? We spend 2 resources up here. And then 2 more. 4, 4, 5. Just barely. Just barely. That's what we're going to do. Saxony is underpassing speed now. Can mess up Nordic's day if they want to. See what they do. I mean, I don't think that's a winning strategy for them. They need this encounter. They need some workers. Oh, they're gonna go for Albion. Oh gosh, this hurts if you're Albion. He didn't drop a flag right here. You better bring 2 units, Sax, because you better commit. Because Albion may try to call your bluff here. There's just so much at stake at Albion. I mean, what's the downside? If you call the bluff, you get a combat, which is amazing right now. If it backfires, maybe you lose, but if you get sent home, you may lose here anyway. And yeah, that's exactly what he does. He tries to call the bluff, but Saxony commits. 2 popularity, go to 5. Could actually take number 3 here. What's he gonna? He's thinking about that. I haven't been paying much attention to Nordic. Nordic's gonna start to get mechs out pretty soon here. He has to pay popularity to produce, but that's not a problem for him. He has 3. Well, but he needs 4 mechs, so. All right, Albion moves back out. And checked it on the score. Probably. Oh, okay. We're right there. Not bad at all. Being blocked in here means we're going to have to make our township mech, maybe our People's Army mech. We can be friends, Nordic. Don't want to attack us. We'll win. And let's get some power just to further deter you. So let's see it. I mean, Saxony could do anything right here. They're going to upgrade, it looks like, which makes sense. They can turn around and produce and get a mech and workers next time. They're going to have an extra produce to get to 8 workers after they already have 4 mechs. Albion just at Saxony's mercy right now. In a bad way. This is really interesting. This is not how I play Nordic Innovative. But it's always nice to see fresh things. And so the one downside about what we're going to do is we're going to leave 1, 2. There's another way I could do it, but it'd give up a mech. Oh no, Nordic's moving. We're good. I was going to say we're leaving 5 workers behind up here. Or 6. 6? We're leaving 6 workers behind up here. So Nordic, to mess with us, could move over here and bump them all. And then it'd take us some time to get them back out. The Nordic's moving this turn. We're golden. Because what we're going to do is we're going to move the mech, a worker, character down here. Be 5 workers. And then upgrade our move and our deploy. Get our wolf among the sheep here. And then next turn put another mech up there. So that'll keep Nordic from bumping the workers. Did he just pay $4 for a mech? Yes. Yes, he did. Upgrade, upgrade, and objective. We're at 11 power. We're at 11 power because we got that upgrade power off of Nordic. Without that, we'd be at 10, but we'd be in a position to bolster twice for the power star. So as much as I'd like to bolster and get the coin enlist this turn, I think the stakes are just too high and need to put a mech here. I don't think Nordic would go after it because that would be their last chance to reduce, but Nordic has to know where their biggest threat in this game. And Nordic actually doesn't have to produce again. Do they? Yes, they do. One more time. They do not have a factory card. You gotta, if you're Rusviet, you gotta watch this space when Nordic's on a tunnel because 1, 2, 3. So let's get our speed mech and make sure we spend that metal. I'll be in there, in the lead. Time for Saxony to move again, right? And they went Riverwalk instead of Disarm. Nordic does not have artillery though. See an attack on this tunnel maybe? Boxed in like this, being able to get township is amazing for us. If we pick up this encounter the next time we move, we could always get more oil. We'll probably go to the factory. He wants to take the food, set himself up for an enlist. Let's look at Nordic. 1 mech away, 2 enlists away, 1 worker away. Minimum of what, 4 turns? Round 16. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3 for township, 4 to move to the center of the board. Sorry about that. Was he gonna steal some oil from Albion? Nordic getting some nice spread here, taking a lead. Three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's still holding a worker. Right now, Nordic views Albion as a threat, apparently. Keep our enlist rolling. I'm going to build buildings. Doesn't look like it. No artillery out of Nordic. There's disarm. Thinking maybe I make the township mech this turn. Because my final stars are power, combat, combat, enlist, right? But if I make the township mech this turn, I give myself the flexibility to move to the factory, functionally give up the power star. But if I give up the power star, then I can turn around and make my last mech. It's going to be a longer game. But if I have to do it to keep Nordic from ending, I'll have that option. township, right? Now what would be awesome if Sax would upgrade. Not going to, and Nordic's not going to because he just did. Long rest game, won't it let the Nords catch up? I haven't committed to a long game yet. I mean, I could theoretically end in 2 turns. Now, be 15. Just got to see how close everyone is to ending it. Biggest decision I have left is whether to go power enlist this for 2 stars. I don't really care if Nordic gets artillery. I'm gonna have enough power. Ooh. Saxony making a play. Oh, wow. Could this be a 4-star turn from Sax here? No. Oh. It could. But what would the objective be? They're not on 3 of any territory type. They don't have 20 coins. They don't have diversify. And they can't move next turn. All right. Nordic gives up the factory. No, they don't have diversify. You gotta have workers on those spots. Like Nordic probably wins this combat. We breathe a sigh of relief. Dax is out of power and can't move. Nordic can move this turn though. Oh, and then there's Albion. Don't forget about Albion. Nordic still does not have artillery. Farm, no villager, yeah. And he didn't bring one to the tundra either with that mech. All right, let's see what Sax can't move this next turn, so what we want is we want Nordic to move. Nordic does not move. And Nordic gets artillery. can grab the stars. Sax cannot move, Sax cannot end. Albion cannot move. Nordic is the only one right now that can ruin our day. See what they do. I mean, I guess Sax could have produced and turned into objectives right there, but I have no idea what they would be. Called the stream 2 to 3 player sessions, and now I end up playing all these 4-player games. We played a 3-player game, I think. All right, Albion, what you gonna do? All right, Nordic. Oh, look, Albion just took a really nice jump in points. I'm out of coffee. Nordic threatening tier 2? They are not. Right, this is move number 2. 3. Nordic spreads a little. Not enough to ruin our plans. $2 and a pop goes to 2 popularity. And the score right now, we are down by 8. Pick up 2 stars, 6, and a few territories. Yep, that's GG. And unfortunately, why did we just lose 2? Were we at 35 just a second ago? We need 10. But we're going to take the factory, so it's okay. And this is why getting that encounter with Township was so crazy powerful for us. And this is game. Fair enough. Round 15, Rusviet win. Thanks, Stouffer. Yeah, it has been a good morning. I mean, that's what happens when you get Rusviet in Crimea, right? But never complain about that. Right. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Looking at the time here, we got 3 games in this morning. That's pretty good. But it's a 7:15 my time, and I've got to get to my day. Thanks, Stouffer. Happy New Year to you and yours as well. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon. Catch you later.